following video is not made for kids. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello to my subscribers, this is the TFangy coming to you with a quick collection video. I was going to wait until next week when some more Transformers figures that I'm expecting to arrive from Amazon were going to come in stock, but I figured why not divulge right now. So the first figure that I'm going to cover or show with you guys, I apologize if my voice sounds broken up and I sound exhausted. I've had a long day today, but bear in mind with me. The first figure here I actually got over a month ago. Oh, and you've probably spotted it out in the background in some of my more recent reviews. But I added to my Transformers collection the Transformers Legacy Generation Selects DK-2 Guard. So I'm going to open this up soon and do a video review on it. I looked back and realized I hadn't actually shown off officially that I'd added that figure to my Transformers collection. And now the highlight of this very short video is that today, Wednesday, July 2nd, 2022, Amazon announced that half of the figures released in Wave 2 of the Transformers Legacy line that are being released at mass retail have finally become available for purchase on their website. There's still quite a few websites that have Wave 2 of Legacy street dated for sometime between October and November later this year. But there's also reports of some of the Legacy Wave 2 figures popping up at Walmart and Target stores, so it appears the current month of July will be when Wave 2 of the Legacy line will slowly become available for purchase. There's only 3 figures from Wave 3 of the Legacy line that I'm wanting to add to my Transformers collection. I am going to make the announcement right now that I have no plans whatsoever on getting the Legacy Titan class Cybertron Metroplex figure. The only Titan class Metroplex figure that I wanted to add to my collection was the Generations G1 inspired Metroplex figure that I did a 5-part review on already. So I'm passing on that. I'm passing on Leader class Blitzwing as well, because despite the accuracy to Blitzwing's cartoon animation model from the G1 series, there's been a lot of mixed emotions to mostly not great thoughts and reviews from people who have gotten a hold of Legacy Blitzwing early, so I'm passing on Blitzwing as well. And I'm considering passing on Motormaster and the Stunticons, because people who got Motormaster early did a size comparison of him combined with drag strip, showing that the Legacy version of Menasor is just as tall as the Combiner Wars version of Menasor, and pretty much the only thing the Legacy figure of Menasor has going for it, just like Leader class Blitzwing, is being more G1 accurate than past figures of the Stunticons. So I may pass on Motormaster due to how expensive it is. And I made an announcement a couple of months ago. Someone called me out on it that I had told everyone I was going to take a break from Transformers collecting, and that break kind of has been on and off. It hasn't been continuous. What I meant to say in that video was I originally planned on not buying any Transformers figures whatsoever from the time I made that video up until my birthday, which is 3 weeks from now, towards the end of July. And that was originally my plan, but I'm not as tight of a financial situation as I was afraid I was going to be when I made that video originally. So I apologize if any of you found that video of me announcing that I was going to take a break from collecting misleading or falsified. At the time I made that video under the impression that I was financially not going to be able to collect any of the Transformers figures that I have done, and since I made that video until now. But I am trying my best. But I am not so much taking a break, but slowing down on the amount of Transformers figures. Reducing is the word I was looking for. The amount of Transformers figures that I collect, because as I am still financially in a situation where I won't be able to do what I've done with my Transformers collecting, especially with the Transformers Generations line going back to the Fall of Cybertron line with I'm back in 2012. What I've tried to do is go completist on the Generations line, but with so many Transformers figures that are lackluster and not that impressive being released in the Transformers Legacy line. Legacy, for the first time in 10 years, I may have to finally stop doing what I've been doing and going completist on the Generations line. So there are some Transformers figures in the Legacy line that I have no interest in collecting whatsoever. Another one is the upcoming Wave 2 Deluxe Class Prime Knockout figure. I have no interest in getting that figure at all since I have the original Prime Knockout figure, so I'm passing on that. And on that note, one thing that I would like to say is that one of the Legacy Wave 2 figures that I have been most excited to get, and thanks to Amazon, I finally got it today. So without further delay, here is my most recent Transformers purchase. It is the Legacy Wave 2 Voyager class figure of Decepticon G-Axis. So yes, G-Axis has finally arrived. I have been waiting ever since I found out who the character of G-Axis was when I purchased the Generations Thrilling 30 Deluxe class figure way back in 2014. I've been waiting for a proper Voyager class sized figure of G-Axis done in his original Generation 2 colors. The Generations Deluxe class G-Axis figure, which was the previously released figure of this character. So yes, it has been 8 years since since the last figure of G-Axis was released. The Generations Deluxe figure was done in a mostly orange paint job. That was based off of the first ever G-Axis figure that Hasbro released, I believe back in, it was either 2000 or 2001. It was released in the original Robots in Disguise / Car Robots line. It was a repaint of, it was either Beast Machines or Machine Wars figure. I don't remember the details about that. But the point is, this is the first modern version of G-Axis that is based wholeheartedly on his original appearance in the Transformers Generation 2 comic books and the G2 franchise. G-Axis was one of the heavily featured characters in the Generation 2 franchise. He was one of the mainline Decepticons of that line. Yet, Hasbro was unwilling at the time in the early 90s to design an action figure based on G-Axis, so this is one of the reasons why this figure was at the top of my list of Wave 2 figures to collect, along with Deluxe Class Tarantulas. So yes, those are some of the announcements I wanted to make, and I am thrilled to finally have G-Axis in my Transformers collection. I'm hoping tomorrow night, if I have the energy and the motivation, I can get the figures out that I want to do a size comparison with him, that I'll be able to do that. I want to apologize to my two dear friends, the Judge of Lordmaster Starscream and Ruben Soto. They had asked me for my next review to review the Kingdom Titan class arc, since it's the last figure from the Kingdom line that I want to review. I'm hoping that Friday night I'll be able to get around to finally reviewing the arc. The reason I've been taking a break, I took a break from reviews during this past week, was because as one of my cousins, she's a minister at one of the churches in our city. The church that she leads is doing a new weekly Bible study, and the hotels here where I live in Southern California are far too expensive for her to be able to stay at. So my family and I worked out a way for her to come and live with us. So we've been going around concentrating how to do everything. So that's one of the reasons I took a break, was to help prepare for her arrival, which will be in next week. Actually, is when she'll start to come regularly, staying with my family and I. So don't be too surprised if, just like between my previous review, the last figure I reviewed, which was Legacy Deluxe Class Skids, and my next review, which I'm going to decide after this video is done and to get to. Don't be too surprised if there's longer gaps between my reviews due to that reason. So this has been the announcements I wanted to make, plus my latest collection haul. So just hang in there while I get ready to review some of these upcoming Transformers figures, the DK-2 Guard, and of course my one of two deluxe figures from Wave 2 of the Legacy line that I was most excited for. G-Axis is now here, so I'm glad for that. the other Wave 2 Deluxe, the other Wave 2 figure from the Legacy line that I anticipated to get is, most excited for, is Deluxe Class Tarantulas. It was revealed the other day, with 100% confirmation, that Beast Wars Inferno will be one of the Voyager class figures released in Wave 3 of the Legacy line, so I'm really excited for Tarantulas and Beast Wars Inferno to finally complete my collection of Season 1 Predacons from the Beast Wars franchise. A lot of Beast Wars fans have been disappointed that Tarantulas and Inferno didn't get released in the Kingdom line along with the other Season 1 Predacons, but I'm really looking forward to that, so thank you guys all so much, and stay tuned for my upcoming reviews. Judge of Lord Master Starscream and Ruben Soto, I promise that I will get around to reviewing the arc very soon, and just please, you guys, if you could pray for my family and I, and wish me luck in my upcoming review. News that I'll be able to get them done. On a subscriber of mine, Gabriel, he asked me to speak louder, and get some equipment to make my videos sound louder. I'll see if and when I can get around to doing that, because as it's again, I barely have enough money to buy the Transformers figures that I'm collecting right now. So I hope this video was loud enough for you guys. I apologize if my voice sounds quiet or if the sound isn't that high. I always have the volume at maximum level when I record my videos. The main problem is that the way the equipment I use to record my videos is a laptop computer, and the model of laptop computer that I own right now, the loudspeaker is right here at the base of where the top of the laptop folds down to the bottom half, and this video has already gone on much longer than I had wanted it to be, like all my videos do. So just please bear in mind with me while I try and get these videos done. So thank you guys all so much, and if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you to all my subscribers and friends for your continued support. You guys are the ones who make this channel a success, and so I thank you guys all so much for that. 2 thumbs up to all of you. So thank you guys all so much, and until next time, you guys, stay safe, stay healthy, transform and roll out. Goodbye, everyone.